Good morning, everyone. My name is Joseph Rivera of grade 8 of grade 9 section G, and today my role will be character 1 answering the question what are taxes. I will be talking about the question what are taxes and discussing it truly so listeners can have a idea of the use and the benefits of paying taxes to the government. Tax so the key point of this is taxes are a small percent of things we buy or compulsory that go to the government. Taxes are small compulsory everyone is required to pay. Government can get taxes from us, from our salary, and from everyday things we buy, and more. The reason the government collects taxes is for further ideas, projects they have in mind. Using our taxes so they can have a budget. An example is the Build program, which is why Philippines had a huge inflation, is to collect money and fit their budget for the Build program. The main goal of taxes is more focusedly centered on the community and improving lives of Filipinos. However, despite this, some of our taxes that we pay sadly go to corrupt officials. This can be stopped by voting properly for the proper senators and congressmen and politicians for our nation. To sum up everything I said, it is important that we pay taxes accordingly because this is also for our lives and our nation will improve if we give taxes. Also, taxes are important to a country's economy because taxes help a country have a better economy so they can improve their nation for the lives of their people. An idea in this video that I would like you to summarize everything is taxes are money got from money we pay to the government in order for them to further develop our nation. That is the main idea about taxes. They are basically compulsory we have to pay to the government to improve our nation. Therefore, we must pay our taxes because it is also for our own good. Thank you for listening and have a good night.
Taxes are things that ensure our basic needs, that we see our basic needs, and it keeps us safe. These taxes help us to grow financially and to help the government supply themselves to make public transportation, to make public anything that's public. They keep the business costs low also. So like our taxes pay for salaries and the teachers, and then like, they fund construction for also public transportation or like public use parks. And then lastly, they also help the poorest of the poor, which means that the government in the Philippines assists all the poor, so they provide donations and everything else.
So where are taxes actually being used? Well, the government actually collects all kinds of taxes from us like gift tax, income tax, employment tax, and other kinds of tax. And all these kinds of tax, they go to the government and then the government will spend it to other things like infrastructure, roads, public schools, social security, salaries from employees, and a whole lot more. Taxes are actually important because they provide the goods and services we need. And they are the reason why we have all these kinds of things around us. Like, for example, the EDSA road. So many people actually use roads in EDSA, but if there will be no roads in EDSA, bad things will actually happen because many people use that. And it's the same thing for tax. If there will be no tax, then it will be really bad for the people.